can't think why I've never seen it before. It's been staring me in the face.
What is?
That!
Arthur, there's nothing there.
To the uninitiated, Ray, but to a man of vision, that vista is the great unmilked.
Arthur, once the Luftwaffe packed up and went home, the skies of North London have ceased to interest most people.
Which is precisely why it has been chronically underdeveloped. But the winds of change are blowing, Ray. In next to no time, the wide blue yonder will be chocker.
What with?
Satellite TV signals. Even as we speak, pictures of the rich and famous are being zapped from one side of the world to the other, above our very heads.
Yeah, but Arthur, why are you telling me this?
Oh, dear Raymond, I often wonder whether the daily blood really is coursing through your veins. We are standing on the threshold of a new era. And if there is one thing an entrepreneur likes, it's standing on a threshold, because it means new opportunities.
Yes, they're not the celebrity cigarette cards idea, is it?
The renaissance of that concept is long overdue, but in this occasion, no. Now, Ray, think. All these signals being sent from one side of the world to the other, what do they have in common?
I don't know. Cut final in 30 different languages?
They all require a piece of equipment to make sense of all those stratospherics.
A receiver?
Known in the trade as a dish, a satellite dish. The hula hoop of the 90s. They're all going to want one, and Daily Enterprises is going to supply them. You see, Dave, it's all been deregulated. Anyone with a camera and enough space in their front room to bung up a weather chart can start pumping out round-the-clock telly.
Yeah, but I heard all they showed was cookery programs and repeats of the Virginian.
Popular, nevertheless. And the sale of these dishes is going through the roof. You see, people want an alternative to Dickie Davis and the ITV7.
Really?
It's a mistake, Arthur.
You read it?
There's too many things we don't know about.
Look, Gunter has his finger on the pulse, and I've given the points he made my full attention, and he is quite right. A timely opportunity at a crazy price.
Stupid price is what he says.
Oh, he's grasping the colloquialisms, Ray. I mean, it's obvious what he means.
I thought you weren't talking to Gunter, not after that incident with the metal detectors.
A genuine error.
That's the only thing they detected was anti-personnel mines.
Well, you can't be too careful, Ray, even in this green and pleasant land.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble with Gunter. We never know who's supplying him. He's too far away to keep an eye on.
On this one, I can enlighten you. As you know, there is a new spirit of openness in Gunter's neck of the woods. With a result, they find themselves with a surplus of radio and electronic gear.
Spy stuff.
Oh, he didn't go into details. But the point is he cannot offload it locally, because he cannot convince the populace they will not pick up anything more sinister than World Aerobics Championships. Hence the offer to us, which we will be foolish to overlook.
How you gonna fit them then, Arthur?
With a screwdriver, Dave. And anything else the instructions suggest. It's just a glorified TV aerial. How hard can it be, Ray? Right, now. Haven't you got that sorted yet?
No.
Your dad says he'll bring your Meccano stuff around later. He reckons it's in the loft. You sure you need it?
You're supposed to have special tools for a job like this, Arthur.
Ah, Gunter says a posi drive and a modicum of common sense should have it done in no time.
Yeah, did he mention anything about being fluent in German if you're going to stand a chance with these instructions? By the way, I put the receipt for this dictionary in the expenses box.
Dictionary? Oh, I'm sorry, Raymond, that's got to come out of your pocket. Gunter was under the impression, as I was, that you was a linguist. You got certificates.
Yeah, French, Arthur, not German.
They are virtually next door to one another.
Yeah, I tried giving Gunter a ring, see if he could help me out with this technical stuff. Guess what? He's out of the country.
He must be shifting those dishes all over the world. I knew we bought at the right time. Is that the right way up?
Well, it's hard to tell.
Well, look at the pictures, Ray. Universal language. You got them pinned up somewhere?
Well, that's it, Arthur. 32 different stages, all in small print and no pictures. Not to mention the little magic box that makes it all work. God knows how we fit this.
What is it?
Well, it unscrambles the signal from the dish.
But I thought you just bolted this to the wall and plugged in the telly.
Well, I don't think so, Arthur.
You mustn't blame yourself, Ray. I'd like to give you a chance, but there are bound to be some tasks which are beyond you. On these occasions, it is necessary to call in the elite. Who? Eric Lawson, better known to his acquaintances as Logie Lawson.
Never heard of him.
He's a thoroughbred, Ray. The Bobby Charlton of the electrical circuit.
So how'd you know him?
Well, like every genius, he has his dark side. In his case, he was Psycho Pete's wireman.
Psycho Pete? Didn't he get a 20 stretch a few years back for that bungled bank job?
He and Logie haven't spoken since. There was talk of professional malpractice.
You're certain you'll be able to deal with these satellite systems? It's all new technology, Arthur.
Ray, to see Logie with a screwdriver in his hand sends a shiver up your spine. In the electrical field, Logie, audio or visual, he's a colossus. A man ahead of his time. The incredible thing is, Ray, that Logie is completely self-taught. He must be out the back, Ray. You give him a bell.
Arthur, I saw you coming on the video, but I didn't have time to stop you before you...
Not to worry.
I don't know what's wrong with it. I had to get the St. John's ambulance round last week. There were Jehovah's Witness. Well, I would have offered him a glass of water, but you can't be too careful with electricity.
No problem, Logie. My boy Ray took the shock, hard as nails.
That's never Bert's lad.
Yeah, pleased to meet you.
Last time I saw you, you was this big. Christmas party, 1971, Willesden Drill Hall. Your Uncle Arthur was Santa, and your dad, what was his dad, Arthur?
Logie, could we have a word? It's rather urgent.
Oh, of course, Arthur, you know me, never like to waste time. Come in. Careful of that gramophone flex on your way through, it's a bit loose. I had to pack in the freelance work in the end. Eyesight. I can still manage favourable conditions.
What's favourable?
Well, it's more what isn't. I don't know whether your Uncle Arthur mentioned, Ray, but there were times in the past when I had cause to operate by torchlight to a very tight schedule. I couldn't manage that now. I remember one time...
You're all right for the 9 till 5 work, bro?
Oh, yeah. Especially now I've got time on my hands. I sold a business, Arthur.
What, the TVs and the aerials? I heard it was doing a roaring trade.
Yeah, well, it was, but... Well, being in business, Arthur. I mean, I'm not like you. I couldn't cope with the... I need my feet firmly on the ground.
The cut and thrust of self-employment is not for the faint-hearted, Logie. But the job I'm offering you now, you get on with the work, leave me to do the worrying.
It's the way I like it, Arthur.
I couldn't agree with you more. But the thing is, you see, the real money is not in the selling of these things, but the installation. And that is where we've hit a slight snag.
Well, if you know the basics, Arthur, well, the instructions are usually pretty straightforward.
They're in German.
Oh, well, obviously that would throw up a bit of a smoke screen, but I can't see how it's insurmountable. I mean, the ground rules never change. From the crystal set to the satellite dish, it's the same principle.
Well, did you fit your own?
Co-op, actually. I had too much other work on.
Get ready to be busy again, Logie. Already got 2 customers and the list is rising.
Young Ray will be helping me out.
Hard working, if unskilled.
Only I'm not as young.
Ring rusty, that's all it is, Logie. Couple of hours, you'll be bunging those dishes up on the roof like a good one. What do you think?
Very nice, Arthur. Where'd you get them?
Land Army. I bought 2 dozen. VE Day clearance sale. I knew they'd come in handy. I got Vinnie Goldman to sort out the lettering. Yeah. Hey, Ray and Logie got their names on theirs.
Yeah, aren't they a bit short for blokes?
Oh, no, they're not built for comfort, Dave. I mean, they're meant to protect the threads and create a corporate image. And I mean, they'll be bending over a lot, so there'll be plenty of room.
I see. Well, how's the order book going?
Oh, filling up nicely. And when word of mouth gets out about the sort of service we offer, we'll be rushed off our feet. Yeah. Another VAT, please, Dave.
Coming up.
You ever thought of having one in here?
Satellite dish?
Yeah, pull the punters. The sport's very popular. Then there's the films. Be like the Rialto here on a Friday night.
Well, we've got to consider the cost, Arthur. I mean, for a start, we need one of them big screens.
Dave, the cost is prohibitive to the man in the street, but you will be dealing trade. I mean, can you imagine what you'd do here, over the bar, hot summer's night, with 6 square feet of Bo Derek slapped against the wall? An hose pipe wouldn't satisfy them.
What kind of figures you talking, Arthur?
It won't go any tighter and it's still wobbling.
That's all right. It's not going anywhere.
There's a couple of wires free and all.
They're probably spares. You can get down now.
If these outfits are saying something about the company, I think we're in big trouble.
No, Arthur's right, Ray. Image, very important.
I mean, you might be the best in the world, but if you look amateur,
Yeah, but I think that's the point I'm trying to make.
always been a big concern with Arthur, Ray, image.
Yeah, shouldn't you get up there and line it up? We've got a couple more calls to make.
Absolutely. Must crack on. That all looks fine to me.
You sure?
Yeah, when you've been in the game as long as I have, Ray, you can tell straight away when something's spot on. I remember this time over in Eltham.
Logie, it's pointing straight at that house.
Fair enough. Thoroughness. I like that, Ray. Up you go.
Well, me, now you're the technical El Supremo.
There's no point me shooting up there and fixing it in the blink of an eye, is there?
Well, it sounds great to me.
How are you going to learn your trade, Ray? Think about that. Go on, up you go.
All right, I'm coming. Daily into space, good after... Oh, hello, Malcolm. Taking a break from the cricket? Or is there a particularly good film on at this time of the day? The Virginian? Oh, what's that like? What do you mean you haven't had it? But Ray rang in half an hour ago to say he was just starting on yours. What, stick your head out the window? Oh, all right. Leave it with me. There's no need for that.
Bit more. Bit more. That's it, that's west.
West? I thought you had to narrow it down more than that.
Nah, they're very powerful, these dishes, Ray. You point it west for stuff from the States and east for anything else. Bit of a face of that, Ray. No valves in it. I thought it was light.
What you doing here?
Oh, good afternoon, Arthur. Just tidying up.
Ray, what's going on?
Oh, he's a bright lad, that.
Well, there's no one in, Arthur.
You wouldn't think he was Bert's.
Yeah, I'd love to chat Logie, but I think we've got a slight problem here.
Oh, yeah, where management starts, the buck stops, eh?
What's the matter, Arthur?
That's what I could never get used
Ray,
to.
I want to know what you're doing here.
You can see.
But you're supposed to be at Malcolm's.
We are.
You most certainly are not. He lives in the next street.
Oh, it's quite funny, Arthur. You'll never guess what's happening.
Take it down, for God's sake. Go on and hurry. Well, you put it up there, now take it down.
It won't budge.
I wondered why he wasn't at home. For us to give him his little magic box.
Whack it with the hammer.
Arthur, this is a very delicate piece of equipment.
Well, whack it gently.
No, it ain't gonna move. I reckon we've used the wrong bolts, you know.
Why didn't you check?
Ask Logie.
Well, the colours matched, Arthur. Remember that job in Acton?
Logie.
You can't leave it, Arthur. It's valuable.
So's the front of that bloke's house.
You told me to hit it.
I didn't tell it to assault it. I could feel the vibrations through my shoes. What a disaster.
Maybe if we got an oxyacetylene cutter.
What's that?
What?
There, on the front of my house.
Where?
That thing, that shape. Good God, you can hardly miss it.
Oh, the satellite dish. Isn't it amazing the way they blend in?
I don't believe it.
Modern technology. We get a bit blasé about it, dealing with it every day.
This is an outrage. I didn't order it. I assume you're in charge. I want that dish removing immediately, and I want compensation for any damage to the shell of my house.
Oh, no, that's not possible.
Why?
Well, you see, it's a free trial. You get it for a week, and then we take it down.
I don't want it for a week.
Well, those were the terms when you entered the competition.
What competition? I never entered a competition.
You can't rip the top off the cornflakes packet, bung it in the post without reading the small print. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, our other lucky recipients will be a little more gracious than you. Good day. Ray, no man likes to admit he's made a mistake. In the words of Columbus, I think I might be slightly off course.
When I said we should have looked into things a little bit more before we got up and running.
No, there's nothing wrong with a venture or the equipment. It's my chief technician who's hell-bent on putting a spanner in the works. He spent 4 hours installing that gear in the Winchester and it still don't work.
Yeah, but I checked the dish last night.
No, it's not that. Logie says it's a decoder. Every time Dave turns on the pump for half a lager, the channels switch over.
He's just out of practice, that's all. Like you said, he needs a bit more time to get back in the swing.
Time is something we do not have, Ray. The present demand is but the first trickle in a potential deluge. And when the floodgates open, we want to be able to rise to the occasion without blacking out half of London.
Well, at least the work's there, Arthur. I had another phone call this morning.
Well, if it's that bloke from Kilburn, I hope you told him his name was first out of the hat and he gets to keep the dish.
That was a new customer. Very tasty, too. A Franco Rossetti.
Rossetti?
Yeah, seems like the import-export line's done very nicely for him. He said he might be interested in a big screen job.
Fingers Rossetti?
Yeah, if that's what they call him. Lives out west, massive house, near the park.
I trust you informed him our order book is completely full.
Well, of course I did. I said everything like you told me. I'll give him the big spiel about how busy we are, said we'd see if we could fit him in. Then, I rang him back after about half an hour, said there'd been a cancellation, arranged to go round and see him this afternoon.
Oh, Ray.
What's the problem?
Fingers Rossetti, you do not do business with a man like that.
Yeah, but he said you'd done a job for him in the past, 1970-something. That's why he come to you for the dish.
You ask her indoors. I didn't sleep a wink all the time that was going on. He's got the most terrible temper. If you knew...
I do know, Arthur.
You what?
Well, me and his kid went to school together for about 4 years. Yeah, I can remember going round the house.
Rossetti may be all right with children, but once you're out of short trousers, you're fair game.
Well, he seemed nice as pie on the phone.
No, you have to ring him up, say it's all a mistake. We can't possibly do it.
I've promised, Arthur. And he ain't gonna be too chuffed if we don't turn up now, is he? Come on.
You had no right to commit us without my say-so.
I was following orders, Arthur.
Good. How many times have the great horrors of history been accompanied by them words?
Well, I think you're misjudging him.
How do you think he got the nickname Fingers?
I don't know, I've never heard of it before. Yeah, was he a bit nifty at lifting stuff?
Only the fingers themselves. He's reckoned to have one of the finest collections in Europe.
Come on, I don't believe it.
You do not let Rossetti down, Ray. Not if you want to play Savutio again.
Arthur, you haven't seen him for years. I mean, bringing up the girls will have mellowed him.
Girls?
Yeah, Sophia reckons Isabella and her put years on the old man.
Who's Sophia?
The kid I went to school with.
Stop the car. I might have known. To think you would expose us to danger for the sake of your meandering eye.
It's not like that, Arthur. I mean, Sophia's married and Isabella, well, God knows, last time I saw her, she had pigtails and buck teeth.
Whenever you're keen to do a job, there's always a skirt involved. Never mind the risk to anyone else.
But this is crazy. I'm not after anybody. You're imagining things. Just like you're imagining that Rossetti's some kind of psycho.
Lock the doors. What are you doing, Ray?
I know you. Go on. Get out before I do something I regret. And don't come back again. Ever!
Ray, you've grown big. Arthur, long time no see.
Mr. Rossetti?
Come on in. What's the matter, Arthur? Don't you want to do the job? Come on, chop, chop.
Well, he hasn't changed a bit.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Physically. Come on, Arthur, he was pleased to see you.
You saw that impromptu display of flower arranging?
He reckons that car you sold him never let him down once, so you've got nothing to worry about. Even if he does blow his top now and again, you said yourself, it's only the people that don't come up with the goods that get him going.
Ray, you have agreed to sell a dish to this man, knowing that we are the satellite installation what Norway was to the Eurovision Song Contest. Worrying is very much the order of the day.
Ray.
Hey, Isabella. All right. Look at you, you've grown up.
How do you do, miss? I'm Ray's uncle.
Pleased to meet you. Ray, I need to talk to you. I've got a bit of a problem.
What are you doing?
Just saying hello to Ray.
We're very busy.
Thought I'd better before you chuck him out.
Isabella,
He's male, under 65. You've proved you're in the mood once already today.
I don't want to argue about that.
Why not? It's what you do best.
Isabella, please, go to your room.
Puppy, you're not going to stop me doing what I want to do. Not now, not ever. See you, Ray.
See ya.
Drive you mad, Arthur. But they have to be protected, especially against themselves.
Ah, yes. But a firm parental hand at a crucial moment is always very effective.
I have the wiring plans here. That should be all you need.
There is just a question of price.
Of course, Arthur. What have you in mind?
Oh, very expensive.
You can't be more accurate than that.
Well, the point I'm trying to make is we may not be the most competitive outfit for the job.
I don't understand.
Well, it's a very big installation, and we're a very small firm. You might want to get someone else to put in a quote. I'm fairly certain they could undercut our price.
You're too honest for your own good, Arthur. Don't worry how much it costs. I owe you a favor. Just do me a good job, eh?
That's the only kind we do, Mr. Rossetti.
Benny.
Arthur. Buck teeth and pigtails. I saw the way you was looking at her. Short of licking your lips, you couldn't have made it more obvious.
She's just a friend, Arthur. Can't you understand? I've known her since she was 9.
I know what you mean by friend, Raymond. And it tends to involve a dropping off of your interest in football and a glazed expression in the eyes.
I put Germaline on the girl's knees, Arthur. I don't think of her that way.
Raymond, we have enough on our plate. Don't try it on with Rossetti's daughter.
I don't care how it looks, Arthur. I'm not trying anything on.
Well, you should care how it looks. If Fingers gets the wrong impression... Oh, God, they reckon that's what happened to Billy Andrews. Fingers thought Billy had the hots for Mrs. Rossetti and... Well, the rest is history.
I heard Billy moved to South America.
Not all of him. And thanks to your gung-ho attitude on the blower this morning, we are in up to our necks with Rossetti. Unless you want to wake up in your bed next to the top half of Shergar, you'll keep your hands to yourself. It's like a church in here.
Well, Logie's trying to sort the sound out now. He's checking the beer barrels. Arthur, I did expect the system to drum up a bit of custom.
It's people getting used to a new concept. Once they start relaxing, they'll be knocking it back.
Pete Hughes was in last night for the boxing.
Dipso Pete, what'd I tell you?
He had half a lager.
All right. Did you check he was still breathing?
Well, he said he was too wrapped up with what was happening on the screen.
Oh, that's the lack of sound, Dave. Once that is sorted, you'll have a completely different ambience in here.
Whitewater rafting champions call this event their Mecca. Here in the Rocky Mountains, the young men of America...
Oh, Benny.
Perhaps we'd better be a bit more selective about what we let them watch. Tell Logie to come over the lockup when he's finished here. Ray's sorting out the stuff for Rossetti. I don't want any mistakes.
Oh. Thanks for coming, Ray.
You sounded terrible on the phone.
I've got no one to talk to.
I can't stay long. I'm supposed to be checking all that gear we're taking over your dad's.
I need your help.
I can offer you anything except hard cash. Arthur doesn't believe in it for his employees.
I need you to find someone.
And?
Tell him to get in touch.
Well, anyone I know?
Steve Johnson?
Jono? Ain't seen him in years, or his brothers, thank God.
It was years ago. Steve's completely different now.
I see time's done nothing to improve your temper, Isabella.
Just find him, Ray.
Look, is there any particular reason, or should... Here, hang on. That geezer having the standoff with your old man, all that bother in the study, that...
Steve and I are going to get married. Papa's really against it. For some reason, he thinks Steve's no good.
What difference does it matter what your old man thinks, as long as you're happy?
He's made life impossible for Steve. He's rude to him, he mistrusts him. Everything he does is wrong.
Well, maybe he just needs a bit of time to get used to the idea.
We've been together 4 years, Ray. Today, Steve came to visit me. Papa sent him packing, which is nothing new, but later on I got a phone call. Steve said he couldn't.
He'd had enough.
I've tried calling, but he's completely disappeared. Ray, you've got to find him. Please?
It'll be all right.
I reckon it was the crisp packets. They make them out of foil now. Keeps everything fresh. Also interferes with the signal. I've told Dave he's got to make the choice. The dish or the ready salted. He's not too happy.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Ray?
Well, good afternoon, Arthur.
Logie?
Yeah, looking forward to the Italian job?
Not especially, no.
Yeah, Ray mentioned you was a bit worried. No problem, Arthur. I'm getting right on top of the technical side now.
Dave was saying.
Yeah, I'll go. Hello, Daily into space? Oh, hi. Yeah, well, I'm doing my best. Look, it's only half an hour since I last saw you. Give us a break, eh? Look, I can't talk now. I'll be in touch. Yeah, okay. Bye.
I don't like it, Ray.
Well, that's the best money can buy.
No, not the decor, the positioning. He's not going to want a load of wires down the front of that lot, is he?
All right. I'll have a look round the back, yeah?
I don't normally indulge before the sun's up the yardarm, but when it's as good as this...
In Sicily, you drink a raw egg mixed with brandy first thing in the morning. Sets them up for the day.
Oh, do many of them live past 40?
Different pace of life, Arthur.
You've come a long way, Franco. Especially in the last 20 years.
I'm a pillar of society. In this country, you can buy respectability. Do you have a gun, Arthur?
You'll get me shot.
Well, what did he say?
Who?
Steve.
Well, I haven't seen him yet.
Ray, this is urgent.
I'm doing my best. It ain't easy.
I can't help myself. He's watching me like a hawk.
I promise I'll check it out, yeah?
Yeah, I've sussed it, Ray. Gonna need a ladder, son.
Play pigeon shooting.
It's like people are embarrassed to discuss the big deals round a table. They shoot or fish or go racing, anything except sit down where they should. Of course, you know all of these things, Arthur.
The bane of my life.
I think you and I prefer things the old way, eh? But what can you do? We're businessmen.
Exactly, Franco. And needs must.
So you'll come?
Well, I'm not sure whether Ray's got the gun back from Remender's yet.
I remember your sense of humor, Arthur. But you must be as sick of these things as me. Together we'll have a good time. You leave your workman, I'll leave my man-crazy daughter.
Oh, my God.
What is wrong, Arthur?
The sudden rush of adrenaline. Thought of all that shooting. What time shall I be here?
8:30.
Perfect.
Some more ice here, Ray.
Well, cheers, Dave.
You was very lucky, Ray. Tumble like that. I remember Buck Page.
Luck had nothing to do with it, Logie. The reason he didn't hurt himself was because he was like a man possessed. Like them geezers used to walk on hot coals. I could have walloped him round the back of the head with a plank of wood. He still wouldn't have flinched.
I thought you had done.
Ray, when all this is over, you will thank me for slightly unbalancing you. God knows what had happened if you'd made it to Isabella's room.
Arthur, I was trying to find a route for the cables off of the roof.
Yeah. According to Franco, his daughter's not all that choosy. To have let you get to the top of that ladder in the state you were in would have been like giving a crate of sherry to an alcoholic and booking him a seat in the park.
Arthur, Isabella is in love with a bloke Franco doesn't care for. That's why he's got it in for her.
All the more reason why you should get a grip, Ray. These menageries those tries always end in tears.
Arthur, how can I convince you, eh? Oh, forget it. I'm going for a lie down.
Hey, hold on. Better not drive. Not after bang on the head. There you go.
What's that?
Get yourself a ride home.
70p?
Well, the bus goes right past your door. Oh, don't go on the top deck. You might have a funny turn.
Well, good night then, Arthur. See you tomorrow.
Logie, can I have a word?
What are you worried about, Ray, Arthur? It's just the phase he's going through. Remember Bobby Harris, hands on Harris?
It's a favour.
Fire away.
How do you know?
Arthur?
I need a gun.
It's too much side, mate. Snookered yourself on the black. Hello, Steve. Fancy you being here.
I do not want an M4 assault rifle. This is a sophisticated gathering, Logie. I need a shotgun, double-barrel job. The idea is you shoot these pigeons out of the sky. You don't force them to surrender by a show of firepower.
I do keep in touch with Wally Charles. He used to tool up one or two of the smaller gangs. I'll see what I can do, Arthur.
Appreciate it, Logie. Oh, and while I'm gone, keep an eye on Loverboy.
Yeah, never thought I'd find you in here.
Reminds me of the good old days.
What, with Rod and, Cliff? Cliff. Yeah, just you three and half the London Met, eh? That's how I remember it.
At least you knew where you stood.
Yeah. Where are they now? Your brothers.
They're inside.
Yeah, of course. Tried to catch up with you at work the other day. Said you hadn't been in for a couple of days.
I'm having a holiday. Come on, Ray. Say what you've got to.
Isabella.
It's over. Her father's decided I'm not good enough. Track record. Well, I can't keep banging my head against a brick wall.
Isabella needs you, Steve.
It's not going to happen. Not while Papa Rossetti's still around.
Well, this ain't going to impress him, is it, eh? I mean, you, down here,
He's not going to change his mind, Ray. May as well give him what he wants, eh?
Arthur?
So,
I couldn't get Wally last night. That telephone extension I put in for him must have packed in.
a freak happening, I'm sure, Logie.
The safety's off, it's loaded. All you've got to do is point it.
Look, I did not spend all them endless hours at Battersea Funfair with young Raymond without learning to shoot a gun.
Fair dues, Arthur. I'll bash on with the dish.
Would you like some breakfast, sir?
Arthur!
Franco.
I'd like you to meet my friend Mario. He runs a chain of hotels and needs to have his satellite system updated.
Any friend of Franco's, Mario?
Pleased to meet you.
Mr. Daly, Mr. Rossetti.
Don't worry, Arthur. I've arranged for Mario and some colleagues to come round and christen my new dish. Tonight, Inter plays Napoli. You can speak then.
Look, I don't mind if somebody else has my go.
Please, Arthur, we must do our duty.
Oi!
Pull! Your shot, Arthur.
Well, I haven't performed for a day or two, but I dare say I can... Oh!
Arthur?
No, have another go, Franco. It's stupid to stop while you're on a run.
You're sweating, Arthur.
It's the quality of the opposition.
Oh, you hustle me. Okay. I go to £50 a round, no more.
50.
An experienced shot, Arthur. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
Yeah, well, maybe I ought to put a bit of Raugex on my trigger finger. It's been giving me jip lately.
Let me see.
No! Oh, that's done the trick. Oh, yeah,
Won't lose any more money to you, Arthur. Here. Arthur.
It's not what it seems.
Please.
I can explain.
You make me smile, Arthur, more and more. You never miss a chance.
Excuse me?
It's good to remember the old times, eh? Where we both came from. Especially on a day like this. So full of pretension.
It's just a token gesture, Franco.
I appreciate it, Arthur. Here, use my gun.
Oh, thank you very much.
Isabella's gone. She left him a note.
And what does this mean? Thanks for everything, Ray. But I can't wait any longer.
I told you I was trying to sort out one or two of her problems.
Is that all you've been trying to do?
Is that what you think of your daughter?
I'm a very powerful man, Ray. Don't cross me.
You don't scare me. Not like you have Isabella.
What do you mean?
She should have told you to get lost, get on with her own life. But she cares for you too much, and that's why she's backed herself into a corner over it. Well, I ain't got that problem.
Oh, Ray. Oh. What's she doing? Counting them. Thank God you're all right.
You weren't wrong about him, Arthur. He is a nutter.
What you taking them off for?
I'm going to sort this mess out.
You can't leave us. Don Corleone's frothing at the mouth in there.
I've had enough of it, Arthur. The record needs putting straight.
What about the dish? He's got to be up for this evening. He's got all his mates coming round to watch the footer.
Well, Logie can manage it. Just a matter of lugging it up there and bolting it on. Should I be carrying a wooden stake and a clove of garlic?
What?
This aversion to daylight. I wondered whether there was something I didn't know about.
Ray, you never had any problem getting straight to the point at school.
Nor did you.
So?
Times changed, Steve. You used to be the brightest kid in the class.
I grew up.
That's exactly what you didn't do. Well, come on, Steve. It was your brothers putting the screw on you, wasn't it, eh? Well, you were the black sheep of the family. 15 and you still hadn't been arrested.
Ray!
You were never like them, Steve. You had something about you. I'll give you credit, though. You pulled it back round, you got the job, the car.
Haven't I made it clear, Ray? Rossetti doesn't care. He doesn't give a damn what I've done to clean up. Times don't change for him.
So you and him slug it out and Isabella gets forgotten about, eh?
What?
You and Rossetti. You're wasting all your energy on him and the one person who stood by you gets edged out of frame.
What are you talking about?
Isabella, she's done a runner, Steve, and you've got to make a decision.
Well, come on, Logie, up you go.
Now.
We've been looking at it for the last quarter of an hour. That dish is not going to take itself up onto the roof, is it?
That's it.
I think you're still a few inches short, Logie.
No, that's it, Arthur. I mean, that is it. I can't go any higher.
Stop larking about. Go on, crack on up, and don't forget to leave everything tidy when you're finished.
Help me, Arthur. I can't move.
There must be somewhere else. Where would she go?
I don't know. She's like her old man. She goes wild if she's cornered. She was the same at school. Any exam she didn't like the look of. Exam fever.
For God's sake, let go, Logie.
I can't. We might fall.
It's 3 feet.
As soon as I'm above the ground, Arthur.
Look, you can't stay here for the rest of your natural.
I'm breaking out in a cold sweat, Arthur.
God, look, vertigo is a state of mind. Now let go and get down.
It's only a state of mind until you fall. Look, you have a bash, Arthur. I can shout the instructions from here.
Look, if I wanted to trip the light fantastic 50 feet above terra firma, I'd join the circus. Now let go.
I can't do it, Arthur.
We'll have to wait till Ray comes back.
Arthur! Yeah. Looked out of my window and couldn't see you. I thought maybe you'd finished. Everything all right?
Yes, just making sure it's good and solid, Franco. Unfortunately, we've run into technical problems. It's slowed us up.
What technical problems?
Well, well, I won't bore you with the jargon, but the atmospherics all up the spout. We'll have to wait for young Ray to come back.
Arthur, I don't think Ray will be coming back.
Oh, that boy's not a quitter, Franco.
You're very trusting. I can't afford to take a chance, Arthur. My friends would be most upset if they can't watch the match, and so would I. Most upset.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe we could check whether the climactic conditions have improved. Hey, Logie?
Why don't you do that? Oh, by the way, your boy got onto the roof via the attic.
Oh, thank you very much. An aerial installation man afraid of heights. No wonder you packed the job in. Why didn't you say something?
I thought I might have outgrown it.
How long have you had it?
30 years.
I think it's a condition you'll have to live with.
I'll be okay as long as I don't look down.
Logie, you have to climb up something in order to look down.
I'll be okay, Arthur. Now that you know, I can concentrate my efforts.
Logie, we've got to get that dish fixed. Look, Rossetti's looking to add to his collection of rigid digits.
I'm getting double vision, Arthur.
Oh, God. Think you used to live in a tower block is terrifying.
What you doing, Arthur?
Much as I believe management is 10% consultation and 90% delegation, I intend to get that dish fixed and leave here in one piece. There you are, Logie. It's all a matter of confidence. Oh, my God!
Wait, anyone smoking in there?
You're tired than you imagine.
Are we above cloud?
Keep your head down, Arthur. A gust of wind will have you off of here.
I feel very peculiar.
Lack of oxygen this high up.
I've had a rethink. This work is tailor-made for Ray. Follow me.
Here, Franco will go mad.
We'll have to risk it. Don't push me.
What's up, Arthur?
He's stuck.
Exam fever. I remembered. We all use this place.
Papa was becoming unbearable. I had to leave.
Good Would you have stuck it in? It's a tip. What if someone opens up?
I had to get away. I tried to explain in the note.
You should have told me.
Yeah, you didn't want to see me.
I didn't mean it. You know I do. I couldn't see the point, that's all. Your dad's not going to budge.
I don't ever have to go back to that house. If you're serious.
Well, now, hold up. I mean, I don't want to get in the way of blind passion, but that's not a good move.
Papa's never going to accept Steve.
That's because he doesn't know him. You don't want to spend the rest of your life avoiding your dad, do you?
And what else can I do?
What are we going to do, Arthur?
Keep calm and call for help.
There's no other houses for miles about.
Shut up, don't talk.
Hey, here! Oh, God. Panicked.
Help! Help! Logie, what's Italian for help?
I don't know, Arthur. Help her.
Help her!
Louder, Arthur.
Please, Logie. I'm not Spider-Man. Bad enough having to keep your balance without starting to yodel as well.
No one will hear you.
Never again will I advocate double glazing.
Shall we sing a hymn?
What for?
Keep our spirits up.
Well, unless you can summon up a celestial ladder, I should save your energy. Think of something else.
Remember Freddie Green?
Yeah, name rings a bell.
Married Mickey Rogers' sister.
Oh, yeah, lives in Hackney.
Fell off his garage roof last month, broke both his legs.
There's Ray! Ray!
Thank God.
Ray!
Why did he stop?
I think I saw him wave. Turn him round. He'll come back.
You weren't shouting loud enough, Arthur.
That's as loud as I'll go, Logie. He will come back.
He's not coming, Arthur.
You know, abide with me.
I didn't think I'd see you again, Ray.
I thought you might be interested. I know where Isabella is.
What do you want?
I've just come to say that she's well and she's leaving home.
She can't do this.
She is, and she's going with Steve. She said she'll get in touch once they're married. Now, you got any message?
Yes. Yes. Tell her from me. I never want to see her again. If she runs off with this boy, she's finished with me.
I think she's finished with you anyway. But I'll let her know, though.
Ray, is this boy really so important?
She loves him. And you know what it's like when you have to have something. You'll make any sacrifices, even ones that hurt.
I never thought she'd be so foolish. He runs with the wrong crowd. How can I give my blessing?
That was years ago.
A no good family.
Face it, Mr. Rossetti. Whoever Isabella chose to marry, you'd find something wrong with him. You just can't let her go, can you?
If she'd made the right choice.
She's already made it. But she'd be a lot happier if you backed her up. Whether you do or you don't, she's made the choice. I'll have him here in an hour.
The audio approach is flawed, Logie. We need something we can display.
You sure this is going to work, Arthur?
Of course it is. I saw it on the telly.
I can hear something coming.
Ray! Ray!
Ray!
Ray! Ray! I shall view hitchhikers in a very different light from now on in.
The lettering isn't big enough, Arthur.
Well, of course it isn't. The nib's too small. We need an alternative material.
You're looking at me very strange, Arthur.
Logie, take your overalls off.
Arthur.
Yelp into ace? What's that supposed to mean?
I told you, Arthur, I'm not good at these. I haven't got the right kind of mind.
It's only a question of logic, Logie. It doesn't have to be a work of art as long as it conveys our predicament.
Well, who's Tiny?
I haven't finished.
Talk. Maybe we should draw straws. Lose our shins down a drain pipe.
Logie, you are not helping matters with your defeatist attitude.
Sorry, Arthur. It's just these roofs, you know. Night time, get a drop of dew on them, they're like skating rinks. Third one, Arthur. Do you reckon they think it's a joke?
Look, short of one of us taking a swallow dive over the edge to clarify our position, I don't see how I can make it any plainer.
Sorry, Arthur. It's just I feel moisture in the air. Don't make a move unless you have to.
Will you stop your panic mongering? There must be a solution.
How'd you know? It was my brother. Mario, come estoy. Glad you could make it. I like the new car. I think if it had been mine, I would have chosen the red.
It is in times of extremis, Logie, that the daily comes into his own.
You're right, Arthur. It's working. I can hear voices. You're a genius.
It's an old trick, Logie. Used to be very popular at a lot of soccer grounds. Franco, what can I say? I mean, personally, I would have sat it out myself, but my companion was beside himself, completely out of control. Apparently, he had a nasty experience in a treehouse when he was younger.
Please, Arthur, it could have been worse. That's the thing to consider.
We thought the swimming pool was on this side.
Really, Arthur, we're lucky. Just the one direct hit.
Papa.
Welcome.
Before we start, I'd like to thank you for the sporting way in which you took the tile incident. And I hope you realise it was integral, as was the sacrificing of my windscreen, to bringing you this match live tonight. Anyone else wanting a satellite system, I can give you a contact in Germany for a nominal commission. Oh, any of you got light snacks or biscuits wrapped in foil? Could you desist from eating them till half-time? Thank you.
中国队发球门球，王大伦把球传给了苏联，朝鲜队员向前推进。现在离中场还有10分钟，中国队的张钦控制住了球，一记妙传。
This is Chinese.
What league is Napoleon? You haven't lined it up properly.
Arthur.
No, just fine-tuning, Franco, fine-tuning, don't worry. Logie! It's Arthur! Spin it round a bit. Go on! Go on, keep going!
Get all this.
Go on! That's it! Hold it! Don't move! Here, Arthur. He's securely strapped to the chimney stack, Ray.
The game's just started, he'll freeze.
Look, Ray, I'd do it myself, but Logie's got a nasty phobia he needs help cracking. You can take him up a cup of soup at half-time.